Very interesting book from a distinguished researcher that presents an alternate view of where oil comes from. This is a marvelously readable and accessible book positing the theory that microbial life lives deep in the Earth's crust, feeding off methane that percolates up from the Earth's interior. The idea is well supported with evidence that supports his view. His theory appears to meet the Occam's razor requirement for the simplest explanation be true. If correct, the theory provides an abiogenic explanation for fossil fuels, veins of metals and possibly for a deep, hot origin of life. This book supports the theory that life can originate far more widely than generally believed using the surface conditions model, sunlight and water, and thus may be present on other bodies of the solar system, including the Moon and Mars. To me, this is a great potential test of the theory and is particularly relevant for Mars now that methane has been detected in the atmosphere. The current debate is whether this is abiogenic or biogenic, created by methanogens, but Gould's hypothesis would suggest that the methane's origin is almost irrelevant, life may be below the surface feeding on the methane. If Gould is correct, we might expect to see macro presence of oil and coal seams, exposed on crater walls and valley cliffs. Analyzing this material, if found, for metabolic and structural products would indicate the presence of life. In other words, the search for water approach adopted by NASA, while appropriate for surface-based life, might be missing the real picture by searching in the wrong place. This book is a real eye-opener for those of us who are educated to belief that the evidence for carbon fuels favored a surface biogenic source. Highly recommended. Fossil fuel is a term originated over a century ago. So much has changed since then, namely the progression of science and technology related to the field. This is a wonderful myth-busting read that includes conclusions from scientific method-based experiments and educated hypotheses that have yet to be tested. Very interesting theory. This book provides a good starting place for the exploration of the myths about the original formation of the materials commonly called fossil fuels, that is petroleum and black coal. The change of assumptions discussed here alters many things, including the understanding of the geopolitics of oil and energy. Gould is a smart cookie, and after you read the book you will see that an open-minded astronomer would be a logical candidate to understand and develop this theory. New only to many Western minds, the Russians have worked on this for a long time and their knowledge was the seed germ for Gould's work here. Worth the time to read. The Deep Hot Biosphere was a very interesting book in the fact that I have long believed that oil doesn't come from the remains of dinosaurs and swamps. Gould hit on many excellent points. The real scientific data that Gould provides can get a bit dry, but he make a great case on the deception we have all been under about the so-called oil shortage. Click link in description for more reviews.